We're like
King Boy Lover. Me a day so yeah. This thing don't find it don't really man. The way our people die no sweet again. Oh na 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 na. We call fear people them they suffer. Oh na 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 na. But been cheap but now we dear. Oh na 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 na. Music shine and sing they no hit again. The people they sell no profit again. Man and they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die on the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other country they act fast. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die on the toughest go left. Man and they watch film. The people not able to talk because they don't see them right. Yeah. When they want for talk again, yeah, and then go take them life. Yeah. Politicians they live good life. See them they chill with them wife. Yeah. Now them they drive good cars. Why the masses they cry? Then just they kill and they chill in a prison. They act or they watch. I swear you know they talk thing. But I no blame nobody. Now the director. Where they direct this film. We don't take the script and give unto the wrong.
Greetings, 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 comrades of the APC. This is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform, and me, the comrade Owen Kasu. Today, na Sunday, 20th of October 2024. The time now, 7 minutes past 7 o'clock in the UK, which is 7 minutes past 6. Now, Freetown, Sierra Leone. With me today, alongside me, Owen Kasu, I get the sweet Bonita. We are the co-host for this program tonight, and I go let me sweet Bonita come on live and say hi to comrades them quickly. Sweet Bonita.
good evening, comrades all. Again, as Awankas have said, I'm the co-host for today, the 20th of October, 2024, and we're going to talk about APC versus APC. As always, this is not APC business and this is not APC platform, so we do the APC way. I want to say thank you and good evening to everyone.
Okay, we're going to shoot straight into the topic. Of course, few years ago, this platform will embark on the fight for make we come to governance as a political party, and it was the APC versus the Pauper. And today, a very strange topic we will find a very, very difficult for coin. The topic we'll get today says APC versus APC. Not a topic will be expect at all, not a topic will be want at all for discuss on a platform like this, but it don't become so glaringly clear that with party APC get issues. Those split to point side, we own comrades them, we own brothers and colleagues them. They go at each other, you know, for something we get for do with the APC business. Before we APC business, now all man business, and APC business, we still don't sing with Victory song, all man don't come together. But it don't come to a point in the past few months or a year and a half, something like that, where the party they continue for divide to a level where they make a lot of people them they get worried. And we see recently the Women's Congress leadership call all the stakeholders in the party for make we go able get chance for broker a peace for we, and then it further creates more problems. And it's quite unfortunate, quite uncomfortable for many people now for come for talk or for see whatever they go for say. But today we get two eloquent guests them we the Camphor can discuss on this particular issue. I go want for first of all introduce we National Secretary General Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya for make it come live, make it just can talk to we shortly because it get very important meeting for go engage yourself on. So we not go on for spend too much time with that. We want to go straight into the topic. Make your advisory as the National Secretary General because people are struggling to fathom what is going on in the party. So, Mr. Secretary General, sir, good evening and welcome to the Diaspora Online TV platform.
Yeah, good evening to all of you for hosting me. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary General. The topic we get now is on APC versus APC. There's a split. And we get a meeting where been take place at party office where we see all the stakeholders then come together. That meeting day, waiting at the outcome of that meeting day, is there going to be a follow-up on that meeting for make going for Boca a peace for the sanity of the people who don't die, the sanity of the people who are in a prison, for the sanity of the political party and all of that. That them question that the people are really looking for answer for. If you can help me with that, sir.
Okay, Owad Kasu and all the other host them where they host me and the other gentleman right now at the platform. I want to tell you all plenty thank you. And I want to appreciate the entire diaspora out there for the good work you guys have been doing. It is a difficult task, and this na a special moment in the life and history of the party. Indeed, we cannot be able to, we're not going to talk about waiting really happen and that meeting there without giving a background, a little bit of a background. We don't come out now a very troubling elections where we all know, say, now Dabawu business, then play and all the rest of, and in fact, I can tell you, our council and all the other people out there, nobody in the executive, nobody in the party, nobody in the hierarchy is disputing that. There's not a single, anybody where you meet, he will tell you that. When we meet with the international community, when we go Pandam meeting day, we all said it. However, by virtue of the fact, say, the leader then, Dr. Samuel Kamara, then gets a closed-door meeting with Madabio, where at the end of the day, he come back to we and say, me and Madabio don't talk, say, we for going to negotiations, because that is how the negotiations emanated. And then he come to we and tell we, say, then don't do this thing. So we say, okay, fine. And we all give him the maximum respect and the maximum support where he be need. And then we say, okay, let us go into the negotiation. If you say that to not agree, let us go into the negotiation. So we went into the negotiations, and some of us were very, very, very determined to have a very good deal in the negotiations. Notwithstanding, because waiting we get from the people is that if no result not come out, we not for continue with the exercise. So that was our stance. But however, notwithstanding the fact say no result not come out, we end up for sign the agreement and we end up for commodity with the tripartite committee. I was consoled, even though I was not, but I was consoled with the fact that we had the tripartite committee, because I thought something was going to come out of it. So I mean, expect a huge amount of benefit from the tripartite committee. But we find out, say, the people who send the tripartite committee, when are dedicated people, when Dr. Kelfala Mara, Dr. Richard Conte, Honorable Petito, Prince Ibrahim Tolly, and you get Boniface, you get Bernadette Kagbo, and Fona. They all work assiduously and relentlessly for the party. I cannot, for now, I'm saying this to you, I don't get any taint on any of them or question the integrity in that exercise. They worked truthfully for the party. So at the end of, close to the end of the tripartite, then come leak to we a very, very vital information, say, these people are not ready for produce result. And the whole exercise of the tripartite was that they will produce the results and we investigate the elections. So we said, I mean, with a pull out, we agree as
I'm not sure if in a side though. With Secretary General, don't get some network problem. Sweet Bonita, I hope say you they listen keenly, waiting with Secretary General they can talk about. And also, just to give you a background before I answer the question. I see a lot of people don't begin to make some comments them already, Sweet Bonita. But we said Jen will come back soon for can talk to Una.
Yeah,
Apologies,
I think Sir
everyone.
Jen is in the lobby. Let me see if he's back.
Yeah, bring him back on.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's having technical issue because
yeah,
I'm
it's just
bringing
gone
it.
frozen there.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
right. Mr. Salim Yuka, I want.
no, it's okay. Sir Jen is back quickly.
Okay, Jen is still frozen. What you are going for? Do make a quickly introduce we second guest we Mr. Ahmed Salim Yonka Sise. Make you just introduce yourself because himself na the guest we inside the panelists in keenly for come, give you your own, analysis of waiting we NSG don't talk. Mr. Salim Yonka, over to you, sir. So introduce yourself for we, sir.
Thank you very much, Owen Kasru and Sweet Bonita, for giving me the opportunity for can give me own take on these APC to APC issues. Mina Ahmad Salimion Kasise, of course, Mina be former aspirant for the mayoral symbol Namakini municipality. I don't be APC for so long. Mina is staunch APC supporter and me na a political analyst because I dey lecture political science in the university.
Okay. Mr. Ahmed Salim Yonka, of course, we're all aware of the problems we APC can go through right now. And we coined this topic as a topic we say APC versus APC, which something as something we don't like. It hurts a lot of APC and them. People that we know we comrades them before. The America bring NSG back. NSG don't come
in
yet.
that meeting, if you recall, in that meeting, we all come with a one message that we all should come together, and we also try for dissociate ourselves with the bloggers them where they cause people them big one in the party, they lie on people them. For example, look at me. How can I trust anybody when you talk about any other party? If you the lie for me, say me go Alan American embassy, say no runoff, no runoff. And also, if you they say they don't give me $2 billion, if you they say they don't buy motoka for me, when none of those things is absolutely rubbish and garbage, how can I trust you if you they lie against another person? So this is the key thing that is happening. So they're lying against everybody. Everybody has sold out in the party as if we are idiots. We don't want to come to power, as if when we went to McKinney, we don't decide for buy for them position in can sell out the party. It's so unreasonable for people to think that kind of way. So we say, okay, let us all come together. So what do we do if you find out? We all try for dissociate ourselves with those people where they cause the
Dear viewers, them una go bear with we. Of course, una dey notice say we dey get bits and bobs of technical issues from Freetown. But we dey make all the necessary efforts from the technical people within at the background, Mr. J.S. Momo Jr., as well as Mr. MMBB, Mr. Mo Bangura. And then at the background, they work assiduously for make we forget these images them and voice them come right directly from Freetown without any interruption. but as soon as I can see, we get issues them small, but I will bear with we. Sid Bonita, love we welcome the one that within at the platform with and view right now. We get a number of people that already don't join me. If we can quickly go to them before the NSG. Let's see if the NSG is back.
Yeah, we
NSG is
have
back.
Lamin. Thank you.
He's back.
Is he back? Okay.
One last point. We say let us move forward. One last point. After that, we say, okay, let us try to implement the recommendations. Some people have this idea that there should be a rerun where the party actually been a clamor for that, we they strive for that. We wanted that. Nobody no want the party not for come to power. Now some people they say, okay, ECOMOC they come for can reinstate and all the rest of it. I am the National Secretary General. If I know that is not true, how can I perpetrate it? How can I be part of that kind of narrative, in the public? People will look at me as somebody who we don't know in left from in right. The best I can do to you is to say the truth. When you say the truth, that is not true, for now, you don't know what is going to be in the future. But for now, whatever they are saying about ECOMOC is not true. They say you have sold out. How can we be in a society like that? So that is the problem. And we have to tell the bloggers, let the bloggers then left. Now the bloggers then they unbug the party. I'm telling you.
Okay, NSG, I will ask you one question. Is the tripartite committee recommendations a blessing for the APC party or a foregone conclusion?
I don't get you clear.
The recommendations of the tripartite committee, is it a blessing for the APC party and for Sierra Leone, or is it just a whitewash?
Let me say this. On paper, all the recommendations agreed upon. It's a blessing for the country, it's a blessing for the party if all of them are implemented.
Okay.
If all of them are implemented, and that has been my concern. And that NIMEC, few days ago, we meet with the international community, and I told them, I said, that is my problem. And some of the government officials were there. And I have to say this to you. There was a point in time when they want me for going to so many things and do so many things and, for going to so many meetings and all the rest of it. I said, I'm not going. It's not because I don't want to do my responsibility as National Secretary General. It's because I don't trust them. And because I still believe that when somebody don't do something with bad, and I'm saying this not because of Dr. Samuel Kamara, because I like him or because I hate Madabio. If something is wrong, it's wrong. That is my perception about it. I don't care if somebody abused me that I have sold out or I don't do this. I don't care. But all what's happened in 2023 was wrong. And that is why we say the recommendations must be implemented to the letter. So if them people are joke with the recommendations, for me, I not go greet today, I not go greet tomorrow. And I want people to join me. If it's going to be the entire country, let us all work together to make sure that the recommendations are implemented. Because to be honest with you, I mean, they may not like me saying this, the government, or the one the way they rule now, although by default, they may not like me saying this, but they don't like the recommendations either. They don't want to implement the recommendations. Okay. I'm telling you, and I challenge them. I challenge each and every one of them.
The international community we come recently, we can hold a meeting there so for see waiting at the progress of the what we don't make so far. Then come up with a report or kind of statement we say they are kind of like satisfactory kind of progress, a satisfactory progress. As far as the general APC members or Sierra Leoneans are concerned, you'll find out say apart from the declaration, parliament, sorry, the state house, the speech, and all the other things, them inside that resolution, that agreement, the government no participate or able for implement nothing. So which side then pull that statement for say it is satisfactory? That one then in the catchy word way on the line way very very make me feel
well, it depends on what you mean, what in them mean by satisfactory and what we mean by satisfactory.
Well, comrades, of course. Of course, we did get still some glitches here with the network. The National Secretary General gets a meeting where they go for Kangopam very soon, and hopefully we'll be able to make it answer some of the question them. And I want for apologize for the network issue, and I also want for yes, Jen, yes,
One Kasu, make I just conclude on this, yeah. Make I just conclude on this. Make I just conclude on this. As I tell you, me not trust them, and for me, I am not satisfied, irrespective of waiting the international guarantor or mediator. Then say I am not satisfied. It is not because I want to please the populace. It is my own personal conviction. Me not mix my own personal conviction with people, their own personal convictions. I am not satisfied, and the way and manner in which the government is unfolding out this thing then at the agreement is really bad. That then they try for do unilaterally. All the things that we don't do now unilaterally. An agreement where two people make any issue or any kind of thing where they do or make out of that thing. If you make sure say the other person you inform them. Many of the things them, the census where they come out, now part of the tripartite recommendations. The constitutional review are part of the tripartite recommendation. So anything where you do get for do them, then form a steering committee for implement the recommendations. Them they not even tell we, they not even consult with. They just say no more. We for be included there. Then go choose 9 ministers for them at the steering committee. Then win a 1 green person day. Then go and choose one mayors them. And okay, now some of we mayors them. Then choose them. But the thing is, before you set up the steering committee, make sure say you come to we let we all sit down and talk out if or go. You don't go sit down no more because you think say now you didn't have power now. You go, you just say no more, this for the day, this for the day, this for the day. This has been my problem with them. And I disagree with that approach. And for me, I am not satisfied. Even if the international moral guarantor and say they're satisfied, I'm not satisfied. And to be honest with you, on our country, we always get voice. Now the media or any other side, let we not use them because I'm not saying we not do so, but let we not use them and we not talk to our other company. Let we not use them for the fair twist and the cost we set. Let we use them for make sure say they implement the tripartite committee recommendations here. Let we use them for attack the government on non-performance in governmental promises and attack them for the non-development of the country and for bringing the country to the abyss of corruption and bring them to the abyss of misappropriation and also the nonsense light business within the country. Let we use them for call them to book to order. Why do we go against ourselves when we have more things to attack our opponent? Is that how politics should be? So let us all come together in unity, please, in unity. We or any other person, whether it's Dr. Samuel Kamara, whether we are the executive, we are always ready. I can say that. We're always ready to make sure that we work as a team. But waiting for pull now we on aid now when in the ambogwi. Now the same thing have been talked. We'll be the try for do the Samsumana approach or the try for make it come back na the party. No sooner you begin for put flag bearer and you aid at that particular point in time. For now, we not get a flag bearer. So now let us all work together. Be you Dr. Samuel Kamara or any other person. Let us come together and work. When the time comes for flag bearer again, we all will come together. We go address the issue. But let us not put the cart before the horse. Let us not do that. Let us ensure that we do what is right now for the unification and strength of the party. Later on, we can address those issues. But if you say from day one that this issue, we're not showing the important thing you want to concentrate on, then you miss the point and you begin and a lot of things go up we're not supposed to happen. So I want to tell una plenty thank you. And our council, I will promise you and una company host them say, I will come back to this channel. And when I come, I will answer each and every questions where anybody gets for me. I will come where I get the time for answer all the questions in the world. Anybody want to pose a question to me, in all honesty and fairness, I'm a straightforward person. I don't bend the rules, and mean a person where people don't understand me. I know they take bribe. You know they can't bribe me with woman. You know they bribe me with money. You know they bribe me with nothing. So I mean, I am like that. I live in my life. Make sure say waiting God want make I do them, and also the company there around me and not offend them, and make sure say if we are in a team like the APC, we work together in the interest and benefit of the APC, and that is what we all should do. I'll come again and I'll answer any questions which somebody get from me. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. But you optimistic say the problems with APC they so right now we go able to resolve them.
We will go through it. We have been more than this kind of thing before. We have faced many problems before. But the only thing when we go say, whatever resolution we come to, let us see it in the interest of the party. Not look and say, Paupa, now this for B, Paupa me Dumbuya, na me for be Secretary General, Paupa, I for be Secretary General, or you or one Kasuna, for be Paupa, Deputy Chairman or Chairman or anything. No, when we come at the end of the day, even if I'm aggrieved, they say, okay, Dumbuya na so go up, and I say, okay. In the interest of the party, let us move forward. If again they say now one Kasu, 9 for be chairman, 9 for be deputy chairman, or 9 for be secretary general, we all get for acceptance. Say, okay, even though and Kasu don't bog small or you don't waiting and call, but let we go with them. You understand what I mean? This is how we make the party stronger than ever before.
All right. Thank you very much. NSG, we appreciate the time we want. We know say you go for go, you get other engagements them. We want for Charlie plenty thank you. The time we don't take for camp, can join me. When you get time, we will try for reach out again for we'll get an exclusive with you.
Thank you, Kasu. Thank you very much. And I want to thank my viewers them. I see the mommy be one lick me some question them. But he say, we are the go stand this meeting. Now worry, the mommy. I go make sure say when I can the next time, all the questions they will get for me, I go make sure say answer them. Yeah. So I tell Sierra Leoneans they all thank you. I tell the UK and all the diaspora then thank you. Let we all come together and work in the interest of the party and not of me, Lansana Dumbuya, as a Secretary General. Thank you all.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. We appreciate. So Sweet Bonita, the one that
thank you.
Don't make apologies. You say go come for answer all the questions. Yeah.
Oh yes. Anyway, NSG, no, this is his platform, so it's what he's welcome at any time that you want to use this platform.
Yes. Indeed.
Myself, Fatia, Mo, and any of the technical team will be available to make sure that we put your message to the whole.
Thank you. And Kasu.
Yeah.
If you talk to your brother, I get a message for you.
Okay, sir. No problem.
By God in power, it will be, yeah.
By God in power, sir. Thank you very much. Really appreciate.
I know they talk now. I just be talking now, so I don't talk no more. I don't let fancy, yeah.
All right, sir. No problem. Thank you very much, Energy.
Okay then.
All right.
Okay, thank you too.
All right.
Okay, bye.
So, we want to say thank you to the viewers. Them they join we. They continue for join we. Sweet Bonita, please let's welcome these people. We got Fatia Samura. They inside this platform. They watch one of the phases of this very, very important platform. Fatia Samura, they give you names of people already we don't connect with we. And Sweet Bonita,
we also have Lami Denke, Jake Mara, and Maraba all the way from Cyprus, and also Aisatu Kuruma. Rush, I'm sure this is all the way from Sweden. So today, Awankasu, we have a name, you know. Good evening, Honorable Awankasu and Professor Lansana Dumbuya and Dr. Sweet Bonita. So today we have some titles.
We don't get title.
Watching all the way from Tottenham. T-Burn says we are running, going to Sundays and stuff. So definitely, these are things. Good evening to you. Alice Mara, good evening. Gilda Wood again, good evening to you. Aisatu Roma. And also, I think Aisatu was talking about the people in prison, and that's based on the tripartite and what is happening. Isa Kuruma, good evening to you. Lame Denke, APC still needs to stand for the 2023 Reagan elections onwards. But, you know, to be honest, I always try to say things and people says I'm doing monologue. We've heard from the Secretary General. They stood their grounds as a party. They needed to respect the leader of his choice or his own ideas. They went with it. It hasn't worked. We have to move as a party. And no matter what we're going to do, APC supersede everything. EBK said it before. If you think you are bigger than APC, you might as well just create your own party. It's simple as that. No disrespect to people. This is APC and it has to go the APC way. So we have to move on as a party. Now they are talking of election, doing the next census. How are we going to do that if we are not together as a party? Are you coming to do a census by yourself? It's not going to work. It's the party, and everything concerned is APC. So let's respect that. Lame Denke. And also we have Issa here and Moro Kagbo, good evening. Delwyn Thomas, good evening to you. Joseph Jusukoroma, my brother, good evening to you. And also we have Cisse Ibrahim. Del's asked on the tribal backgrounds and okay. Del, we try. You know, sometimes it's difficult for us. Girl also was asking. We have J-Man here. I think it was going for SG when SG was talking, and it's like, as a leader, you have to calm down. Sometimes people make you take out that how of leadership and be yourself as a person. And you know, sometimes people are pushing others so much to the point just to see if they can break. He's a human being, so let's give him that for once. And again, the mother of the district, UK and Ireland, Bintu Sise, good evening to you. And also we have Michael Cox to you, Zanab C. Also again, good evening to you. Good Kriyobo Bo, good evening to you. Someone, and also have Mary Luke, good evening. Esther Tucker again here for the National Secretary General, good evening. You know, it has been a very interactive, but again, as Secretary General has said, he will come to make sure that we go through everything. Michael Cocker, good evening to you. Most of these your questions, we have to bring in the Secretary General on a one-to-one to do that. Jeremiah somebody say good evening to you as well. We have Manso Kagbo, good evening. Musa Ture, good evening to you. And Ines Kabir, good evening. Yamata, the women's leader for the London constituency. Good evening to you, my big sis. And also Morbangura watching all the way from AB. Good evening. And again, we have here Abdullah Saidu. Good evening to you. Subsequent Dumbuya, good evening to you. Ibrahim Ahmed, good evening. Again, this one here, any news on the ECOWAS deployment? You know, people are literally giving false information on the ECOWAS deployment. For those of us that were fortunate to be with the deputy chairman of our party, he did say to us, it has nothing to do. All the information people are doing is not what it was. So you don't expect the Secretary General to come and back something that is really not true. And people just want you to lie. And not everybody is going to lie. That's not going to work. Good evening to you, MC Hammer. That's the treasurer, deputy treasurer for the 6th region. Abdullah Saidu, good evening to you. John Adams, good evening to you. We'll come through to most of your questions later on because just wanted to make sure I acknowledge all of you. And then we'll be coming bit by bit to just go through to most of the questions. I think we have our second guest, which we'll be able to work with going forward. Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed Salim, because thank you. You know, APC business, right? That's how it goes. Thank you for being patient with us. And I'm sure my boss, Commodore Kasu, will be able to fire on where we're going to go for the remaining of the time we have. Alan Kasu?
Thank you. Thank you, Sweet Bonita, for acknowledging we view as them, and we don't see a lot of comments them already. So, but let me come to Ahmad Salim Yonka Sise, the former mayoral aspirant for Makeni City, Bombaliman, and Manwe, a very solid politician, the North, and a lecturer. Now, one of the top universities there, now Makeni, and he's a political analyst. He he lecture on politics, you know. So I asked the National Secretary General a question just now. The National Secretary General tell we clearly for say we all man knows say this election result na thief than thief. He said he not happy about it, like we all not happy about it. He said them support Dr. Samoa Kamara for go first this case here so for the negotiation with the people in camp can mediate. He say when they come, the position where then decide to take that Mohammed Kone for release the disaggregated results. If you not release them, make them not go into the negotiation, make them walk out. So now that might be their position. But Dr. Samura, after we don't go see Madabio, he say make them come, continue for negotiate. But the blessing will come out today now the tripartite committee from that negotiation day. The tripartite committee and commodity. Well, I ask him another question back to say the tripartite committee and commodity. Waiting at the blessing of the tripartite committee. Now a blessing for we or now a shamble. They tell we say if the tripartite committee recommendations then follow that one day to the letter, definitely we will get a better Sierra Leone, a better for Salone, a better for APC. But that's a big but. You not trust the people then where they say for implement them. They not even trust the people then where come negotiate the mediators them. They say not trust them. So realistically, you not believe say this thing therefore happen because what you will want that a rerun of that election day or then declare Dr. Samora the winner. But all what you don't see, what you believe, election cost them one for cost and I made them cost no more. But what you believe is the talker. You know, go hide for them. You know, they take bribe for money, they take bribe for woman or any other thing. So, Mr. Yonka, when you don't listen to what the National Secretary General don't talk, on then talk your so. He said, you don't know what thing for happen. He said, you don't know what thing for happen between now to then. He said, but now as he speak, you not trust the people them, wait for implementing the power per boys, they you not trust the international community. So you analyze for me, wait till which you hear from which the National Secretary General in talk. Mr. Yonka.
Thank you very much, Owan Kasu. You know, the politics of insincerity and dishonesty na pervasive now we country. The SLPP government, like waiting me Secretary General they talk, they know say if they recommend, if they implement the recommendations of the tripartite, they no go ever win election at this country. One thing why they always tell people and we are one for states now is the SLVP not get the numbers for win elections. No way. So if lost them, they talk about doing election free and fair and credible ways, the SLVP go fear for implement their recommendations there, the 80 or so recommendations. So I want to toe the line of we leader, with Secretary General, we say they get fear, get trust in the whole process, because the whole process would don't begin see some lacunas into the setting up of the committees. We get for do with the implementation of these recommendations. And as we speak, it don't be like a one-sided or monofocal committee. So all the institutions them we get for involved, the stakeholders, the people away for involved, they are coming from the government, which to us is worrisome, and we don't raise the alarms. I think one of the things we make the moral guarantors then come of recent, waiting me understand, is as a result of the alarm bell where the APC executive raised for say una be don't come and talk this say again for be a two-way approach in the implementation of these recommendations. But if the government they set committees now, they know they think about the opposition when at the APC is going to be something way disingenuous. So I want for two the line say the SLPP are not ready to work with the APC for bring their recommendation there to book and then do things the way go make then go lose future elections stay the world done. Because for me as an analyst, from 1967 we'll begin get elections where APC begin win election. The SLPP, you got to understand, say the SLPP not get the numbers 1 and 2. This is a political party we know they bring development to people. And us as APCians who believe in bringing development to people. I will believe say government is about service to the people. So yes, we they deliver and they know they deliver. What you don't see in the past 6 years when the Mother Bio led government come into governance, we not see nothing to write home about. Everything is in shambles. The economy, poverty, everything they in shambles at the country. So yes, to me, I look at and say it go very difficult for do the implementation there. And sincerity is very key into all of these processes. You know, when the government is sincere, the opposition is sincere, I think we go get a country way stable, a country where they run smoothly. But what we don't see the government of President Madabio, they talk today, this tomorrow they do contrary. So if not so it be, since they are not sincere, I believe say all these things we don't happen. So if them put them no more into practice, then put them in black and white, put them into practice, bring the people we involved into book, I believe say the country they move
All right.
forward.
Well, what you go on for ask you? It look like for say a word like this coming from the National Secretary General saying that he doesn't trust them people there for implement the recommendations of the tripartite committee and even the mediators that will come. Difficult for let itself trust them people and they. Them people and they in not quite sure what's in the happen. And you self don't reiterate say them people are also not sincere. You know, they're not go able for recommend or implement something we go for day at their own detriment. What you go be your own advice because the National Secretary General no go can tell we what you for do as people that win are voters. And never can tell we say no gap, no go do this, no go do that. Because the leadership don't agree for no go negotiate. But him not trust them. What you know your own advice, what do you think so we going to do as people of Sierra Leone? For make wetin dey happen so wey we not lack, we not democratic, we no dey move the country economy go before, wey dey divide the country, wey dey cause problem for the country. Wetin you know you go advise we for do for no make sure say we bring sanity in our country.
Owan Castle, Sweet Bonita. Now one thing I'm missing at present. The opposition they oppose itself rather than opposing the ruling government. This is one of the problems where we get as a party. The strength, the energy where us as APCians they use against APCians, to me, is alarming. Unity, sincerity, effort, cohesiveness is what we need at present as a political party. As an institution, we all for come on board. Like waiting the Secretary General say, the APC, not to one person fetch this. The SLPP, everybody where they tell you say the SLPP ready for come into governance 2028, the person they dream. Everybody will talk so because we've seen what happened in 2023. We participated into the electioneering processes from the one till to the end. We had the hope say the APC was going to win the elections. They rigged the elections. They did everything for me than just stay into governance. So for me, the advice why they give, the Secretary General talk about the bloggers. May the bloggers them use their energy against the SLVP. But today, when it don't make me self, I know they listen to audios at present. Because when you go on social media, you download audio. Most of the audios that now na APC, they talk against one executive member or they talk against a person in an APC person. We want for be flag bearer, we want for be this or that na the party. Which to me is very disingenuous and it is wrong.
let us divert our energy towards how we forfeit the SLPP for make dem do the right thing at the country. That is what is important at present. We
The,
no dey fet
the,
the SLPP for anything. We want
the,
them to do the right thing.
yeah,
But
Yoka,
we as APC, we dey fet we sef now. And how you dey fet yourself now? You host, you feel say you go able win if person una no unite na una family. Person comot out. If he say if that person dey come for can fet una, e no go succeed. E go succeed because there is no unity amongst una wey dey na the family. So the person go able enter and disintegrate una family. That
so
is what is happening today.
the
So the
moral,
APC, we need for calm and we speak as a unit. Speaking as a unit, they make we able challenge the SLPP, the excesses. We able challenge the SLPP because of the mess economic situation na this country. If we not do this, we are of course shooting ourselves on our legs.
the moral guarantors them we calm. Now people we find we put them on a very high pedestal. We get a lot of respect for them. We believe in them, saying that people we believe in democracy and then we fight for
I know
democracy.
ever
And now people also we don't can clearly they don't can tell we say don't know they not to the mandate for can pull a government or somebody, they can put another person. Not to the mandate someone. This is the mandate of the people of Sierra Leone. If the people of Sierra Leone ready today for pull Madabu and put any other person, then they can go ahead and do that. But not to then no job done. Then your job now can make sure say whoever win election and try for talk to them, negotiate and try for medal between them, say then do the right thing and do the reforms them for future elections and make it always help. But in terms of the mandates for pull governments that power for put another government, they know they do that one day, they not sabi that one day. They need meddle into the politics of any government or any country. So now their own standpoints that one day. What the people of Sierra Leone they do about an election we glaringly been stolen and Madadu still remain at that position there and not do nothing. Waiting the people of Sierra Leone therefore do about this particular thing.
um one castle now one thing I want make we know. We start for miss this thing right from the word go. Um the agreement for national unity wey dem sign na Bintumani. Um right from that particular meeting day, the wetin we understand from the national executive team, I dey quote CDI Tunis. He say right from that time when dem go na Bintumani, the moral guarantors they make am very clear say the mandate is not to make a rerun elections. The mandate not to for pull President Madabio. He make that statement there. He say na so the moral guarantors dem say. And our intention was to go into this agreement of national unity with the hope that we will get a space for a rerun or a fresh elections or what have you. But if we, the executive members, them, na the party, then go, then allow, then sign this agreement, of which we now we call for peace negotiations. Now the APC, Dr. Samora, call for peace. And if then go na Bintumani, then go tell them so. Why is it that then continue for allow the process for go on? This is my point. As APCan and as an analyst, I believe say if they go into negotiations, now win-win, yes. But we don't put we cards na the table. The people that we come for do the negotiations and don't tell we say we are not here for a rerun, we are not here to pull President Madabio, we are not here for blah 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 blah. And the APC accepted all these conditions. They accepted all these conditions. When they know say these conditions not favor we and the people. The expectations of the people right from the word go was to have a fresh elections and a rerun, so to speak. But we not see the APC go into an agreement we get for do it, then conditions they are, and then things they are where the people expect from we executive. So if then don't enter into this today, we dey talk about the moral guarantors, then come we say we not trust them. From the word go, me I not been trust them, and I not trust wetin dem call moral guarantor. We na politicians wey read political science, dem people they no get permanent enemy, na interest dem get. If for example dem dey get something from President Madabio in government, when dem come then they support President Madabio. This is what you have to know. And with people dem get one parable wey dem say dem no dey throway water na you back, dem rub you back home. E no easy, e no possible. When dem send water na you back, you for rub you back. That is if then they help you, you sef for help yourself, so to speak. But in this situation, the APC was so complacent to an extent that the moral guarantors are coming to pull President Madabio, which to me is an illusion. The moral guarantors, then they come for can do a rerun. They told our executive people or the people who go represent us into the agreement of national unity, we born the 8 issues, we born the tripartite, we na issue number 3, they not ever talk about a rerun. So that is why I was saying in my initial statement that sincerity and honesty is key into all of this. Why is it that this thing takes so long for the executive for talk to the people? Why is it that the SLPP government does not want to implement the recommendation of the tripartite? This is the problem. So many issues don't happen. When they talk, the APC they comply. But when they talk, the SLPP is not complying. A case in point, you see what happen, they say, make them try for deal with the issue we get for do with the people we then detain, we get political cases. People we run from this country because of political issues. Where today they're not kind of them countries. All of them cases they are made address them before the recommendations then sign them. What happen? We see the SLPP did not comply. All of them do, we see the chief minister, what he do? He tweet. He dey laugh the APC again, say the APC for carry all the detainees them we escape na prison during the the November 26 fail coup. So all of these, the APC need for stand strong. That is why I did say, if the APC want to win election or want to challenge the status quo of the SLPP, we have to be cohesive. We have to come together. We have to come together to fight as a united force, diverting the energy where we get to addressing the issues of this country, diverting the energy where we get to challenging the SLPP's excesses, diverting the energy we will get from attacking the APC people and membership to addressing the issues of this country and governance, so to speak. So if we do, that will help we. But if we still day at the old days with the cost we serve, bloggers, then they where they attack this, they pay bloggers for attack this, I'm afraid it's going to be difficult for us as a political party. Yes, me self not trust the moral guarantor. But waiting they make the moral guarantor accept the opposition's view is when the moral when they see the cohesiveness, the unity in the opposition. If the opposition not united, you feel say the moral guarantor go take we serious? The answer is no. We have to take ourselves serious before the outsider take we serious. Us as a political party, we have to address our issues in house before going to the public. But today is the inverse. The APC is addressing or dealing or washing their dirty linen into the public, which us as young coming political analysts and members of the APC, we see and say it worrisome and it's not good for our glorious political party. APC is not a social club, it's an institution. This is what the people should know.
Okay, Sweet Bonita, you don't listen to with comrade Ahmed Salem Yonka say, which you don't talk. Then he say one thing, that Timney proverb down there, whatever. Say When they tell you what happen, you go for the rub yourself now. No make when they tell you what happen, you then the person they tell you what happen, you then they rub you back. No. Now you for the help yourself now. The people that don't come, they don't can establish clearly for say elections results not they. They don't thief the elections results. Salon people. Now go vote. And then people that will come, not to the responsible for campaign what again. They don't can establish now clearly. Waiting we court they do. Waiting now the case that within a court, waiting for we don't look into. Waiting civil society they do. Waiting we army they do. Waiting we police they do. You get people like religious leaders. You get people like within a democratic institution or within the country. Waiting the one that they don't do for help the innocent poor Sierra Leoneans who not get power to make them able for restore democracy for we. When people in the guy will restore democracy for we, they not get the mandate. Otherwise, they will go to all the countries that are the world with an all leg, then kick them come out, then put one with the leg. But then get a policy, say they not get mandate for pull anybody for put anybody. And the people of Sierra Leone get for do. With all the legal people that will get you, all the moral big name they will get in Sierra Leone. Nobody will come for can talk. In fact, some of them disgracefully they support Madam Bioba. So just monitor, explain to the viewers them because viewers they try to understand this whole thing. Tell Ruba how you see this whole thing they happen for the party and for the country.
Well, to be honest, Wankesu, for me, the beginning of the tripartite, I did said it was wrong for us signing that particular agreement. We've seen where Madabiu have said, okay, I have stolen. I'll give it to you tomorrow. You sign that document. Tomorrow will never come. Because if you see when the tripartite was going on, everything else that people were saying, what is tripartite? What is tripartite? And up to now, that's the same question they are asking. And you saw what SG said. If they follow, they cross the T's and dot the I's on the tripartite, it will never, Etta people will never win an election in Sierra Leone. It's not in their favor. So they will not follow up. The coup or the alleged coup that took place on the 26th last year, right? This is a coup that has happened. You are asking the opposition that have asked you to produce their people that you've put in jail to bring them back. Where did they go to? Were they there? Did they open the prison? The answer is no. One thing I've seen, I've said this before, it is only us APC preaching peace in Sierra Leone, which should be the order of the day by the current administration. We gave 72 hours. We never went out on a protest. It never happened. There are people that are ready to back that up. But even when the grassroots comes out, you will not find any of these big names within the party going out to protest. Myself, you, and most of the other chairmen or even other constituency leaders, when we say protest, everybody makes themselves available. That doesn't happen in Sierra Leone. So the grassroots have been the one that have been suffering. And these are the people that they've arrested. They are in prison. We see where they were arresting a mother, a child, like a whole family because they are APC. Who is going to advocate for them? Nobody. It's very sudden. And then we want the international community to fight for us when we are not fighting for ourselves. It's not going to happen. If we said we won the mandate of the 2023 election, we have to go for it. Nobody's coming to give it to us. And again, they were saying, oh, ECOWAS are coming to do. It's not going to happen. Now that the executive are saying, listen, this is what they said that it will happen through the ECOWAS. It's not happening. People are upset. They say, no, don't say that. It's the truth. How long are we going to be saying to the people, oh, the ECOWAS are coming, oh, they are coming to do this? They will not come until we move and do it. They cannot come and protest for us. Now, if people go out to protest, then definitely they are there. They will be protected. But which one of the leader from Samura downwards, who is ready to go out to stand for protests? None of them are prepared to do it. And I will not ask my friends, my mom, my brothers or sisters to go out and protest because when you get the mantle of leadership, I'm not enjoying it. I've spent all my money. It's just me. You will be the one to enjoy. So the people, the innocent, are suffering. And this thing of let's fight for 2023, we can't, because you that needs it or you that will be enjoying it, you are not coming out. Who do you want to come out for you? It's not going to happen. That's the sad part of everything. If Samura gets up today and says, let's protest tomorrow, at the party office, Samura is there. Whoever leaves any part of Sierra Leone will make themselves available. He will not know how the street will be so full that people are ready for him to be where he wants to be. But you don't sit in your little corner and expect people to just do all the work. It's not going to happen. You've signed an agreement with Madam Hill, so the executive are looking up to you to do whatever you want to do. You sign it, you deal with it. It's simple. And the executive have a move, because APC is not a social club, it's an institution. They have to move on.
Yeah. So, Mr. Salim, again, I want to ask you, this committee way them for sets, we be say now the implementation committee, when a steering committee, to make sure that also be implemented to the letter. This committee gets so SLPP people, the minister them, just like how the Secretary General just be the way. Waiting at the stance of APC for making them make sure say then dissolve the committee, then go back to the drawing board and try for reselect a proper committee with balance for make sure say the implementation is done properly. Because we don't know say they don't want for do them. Now we get for fair way to force them for do the implementation. Mr. Salim, you hear me? Mr. Salim, you know they hear me? You hear me?
Yeah. He's hearing, but he was muted. He's having help.
Give me thumbs up if you hear me. Just give me thumbs up. I think say they can do something with the phone. The phone don't get to itself. If you can come off and come back, I think it will be better. Yeah, I think that's the best thing that they could do. And so the other thing I want to talk to you about, Sweet Bonita. Recently we had all this meeting in our party office. Sweet Bonita, I don't know if you hear this also, but waiting me hear live somebody called me, so I'm just waiting and see with me actually. So I feel bad. One lady in our party office, all the time we they spend time, the way they call Mama G. They say somebody big time at the party till they hospitalize her. The woman them we then at the place they, you know, then they I don't know whose action we don't take. But we waiting at the diaspora, we not appreciate that, we're not happy, we're not gladdy. They say the guy they draw Mama G, they bang on at the wall. He they all like he say fertile like man, strong person or whatever. I don't know if it's 1, 2 or whatever. But when the person they explained to me, he said it feels so bad. But see, you hadn't treat that woman day. Now, woman will be say all man sabiam in sacrifice for the party. They say because it be the cause we chairman and all that thing day. But I don't know if you know it's wrong for cause. It's really bad. We don't talk against this cause so for many years. But still this cause it go on every day. But for let somebody, a man, brutally they bang Mama Jean at the wall against the wall, till that woman go hospital, you know. It really heartrending for some of we for your hidden canteen and the inside the APC. Now one of the people in any day, anytime you go to party office, they meet and they, you know, you not go work, you not go what you do, and then they able forget it small. So Sweet Bonita, while I reflect on this also for we are big, yeah, you know.
You know, as a woman, I'm gonna be biased. It's completely wrong. I am not in favor of people that swear, but I don't see what amount of swear that somebody would do and a man would so mad you to. It's wrong. And every ramification is wrong. I am not in favor of people that swear. No matter what you do to me, I will never swear. That's not me. But other people, I think that's the only way they can like try to advocate or try to defend themselves. As a woman, she doesn't have the strength. Maybe the only strength she have is to insult. That's it. But it's not an excuse her insulting that says the chairman, but whoever did, they need for it. Because if that person is to be taken to police cell the chairman is going to say, I did not send him. He did that on his own accord. So whoever that have done that, then it looks like they'll have to deal with that by themselves. And I'm sure the Women's Congress, which is the main body for us, all women within the APC, will take it, because it will be unfair if they don't. And tomorrow, anything happens to any one of them, nobody else is going to do anything. So it becomes like, you do me or do you, they do you, you do yourself, that kind of a thing. But I think it is wrong, because for her to end up in a hospital, it's sad. It's one of the saddest things that we will want to experience within a party. And again, based on what the Secretary General said, and also our guest before we lost him, it's like we are fighting ourselves within the party. We know what SLPP is doing is totally wrong. They have not done anything from 2018 till date that is constitutional. Why are we not going after the SLPP? We are literally bringing stuff like, oh, I don't like Awankasu, I don't like Mo, I don't like Sweep. That is, for me, I think the APC in governance is better than the APC in oppositions or SLPP in power. Trust me. Because even if you as a person did not benefit, but at least you know you can walk the streets of Freetown freely. None of these people I see in Sierra Leone, you will see them put on an APC or even a red tee going out. They are so afraid of themselves. Some of us, we got that, oh, because you're not JC. What do you mean? It's my color. It's me. You can't take that away from me. It doesn't mean because I'm in a position I should be shy to say, oh, yes, I'm APC. No, I am APC and I'm proud. You go to Freetown, people are shy to put red, white, or even red. They don't. That's how bad it is. Then you still executive, I don't like you because if you are here, you beat my boss, you beat my this. It doesn't make sense. Let's go off of SLPP, we pull them, and then we can come and sort ourselves out. All this thing we are doing to ourselves, for me, it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not in favor of people that goes out and curse. I will never do that. But we need to stand together as a party.
Yeah.
You want to fight for one individual, they cannot run the party. There is an executive. And everything that happens, it comes back to the executive. Now they ask you, the executive don't do it. Now they are doing something they said they should not do it. What you want I think technical team wants to play us one of the videos that you were talking about earlier on. Technical team, I think you can go ahead on. So after that, we can just
Okay.
a day if possible.
Okay. This when me they talk so just now. There's a question say there should be a video evidence for able to confirm that people ask questions about it. Not to everybody. With the APC get for the party office for see what and do to Mama G. Number one. And me we the talk and I get a phone call from an eyewitness. Somebody we Timap Usai they jam Mama G against the wall. Now the party office. And I don't think that's an evidence less than waiting the person they ask for again, because the eyewitness did it, and I trust the person we call me, we explain to me how he feel, and instead of a woman, what he see, he feel very disgusted about it. For a weak, frail lady like Mama G, for a strong man, for the Olam, the bangam against the wall. And I think it's unfortunate that people want to see video before them believe waiting then they talk now. So no, I don't think so. If it's wrong and it's been said, if it is true, then it's not something we anybody for do. And inside APC, we not for lift with hands and knock a woman. You know, they happen that then continue the yasu, you do and then continue the yasu, you know the repercussion. And I don't think it will happen to a frail woman like that one day, you know, regardless what happen, there's a way you can deal about things like that. Anyway, let's move forward. And unfortunately, we not get Mr. Salim Yonkasise for come finish that question we will be there for ask them about the committee where this government set up. Imagine you go thief, then they tell you say go set up a committee, make sure say thief need to happen and ask you again. You go able to do that day for let you catch yourself? No, you're not going to do that. So the government go set up a committee, they not involve the APC people and inside there for make it able for get a two leadership committee. Then GAP will set a committee, then puts 9 ministers by committee, 9 government ministers chosen by Madabiu. You know, ridiculous. Then they will take 1 or 2 APC people and when a weak sort of 2 people them bring them come when they believe say at all costs then weak 2 then they they able muzzle them or they able bribe them or they able do certain things then to them to make the able for succumb to which they plan for do. That's not going to happen. The party needs to stand firm against that particular side of Amdi. So having said that, I think say we don't do a bit of a justice to this particular one, and the viewers don't do very well in terms of the commentaries they would not give. So Sweet Bonita, I think say we try for acknowledge them again for some of the comments they would not make, and then we will call it a night.
Yeah, was walking in the cloud. I get close than Greeno. You know, again, people have their own opinions and stuff. And I was talking, Esther Tucker says, well, someone don't need to lead a protest, you go out and get it. When we see all other countries, when leaders want positions, they go out with the protesters. They are part of in a court like that. When you become a president, it's your family that enjoys it. The masses still suffered. So for me, it's not an excuse. We're going to protest. That has never happened. And this is where we are. People are ready to sponsor. People are ready to take part. People are within their capacity to make sure that APC come back into governance. But this thing of you want to lie, you want to do things just for you to look as a good person, it's wrong. It is wrong and it is unacceptable. So for me, it looks like we just need to move on as a nation. And I think Creable is asking if we are looking for one party state. If we follow, well, based on the recommendations so far, it will not be a one party state. There will still be elections, but we all know how the elections will go. But again, we need to register and then we'll put ourselves in order so that we'll be able to take part in the census activities because that's where they play their refugee business. Even though they were not able to steal the election at the polling centers, time for them to call elections numbers, they call different numbers. That's how bad it was. So again, people are saying let's wait for 2028. 2028, if we're waiting for 2028, it's gonna be worse. I've said this before, and I'm saying it again. It's not just gonna work, it's not gonna be a walk in the park. Except people will do everything within their power to retain power. Because they will know if they leave, they will pay dearly with every little bones in them. So, APC, we have a lot of work to do, and we should stop fight the enemy, which is SFP, and rather be with us person.
Yeah.
Back to the podcast one. I think it's good we call it today because we're 19 minutes over.
Yeah. Let's acknowledge Daniel Kamara, Mr. Isa Kuruma, for the commentaries they wouldn't make. We get Kriyobo Ball. Himself to make some good commentaries then for we. We get Visions Boutique also make some comments. We get Mr. Lamin Dinke. We get Desmond Conte also join me today for joining me in this platform. We get Esther Tucker, the Kokoryoko, the voice of the Kokoryoko, the morning coffee. We also get Mr. Molai Kabo. We also join. We got Arun Papi also from Milton Keynes. Also don't join me. We get Ras Alim also window 3. Of course, we get Momo BCC. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Momo BCC. We got quite a number of people who don't join me, and we really want to appreciate you now for our time, on our comments we want to make. We get Musu Toure, himself in do Trina, so I don't know if he's still there. We get Abdullah Saidu. Yeah, Mr. Abdullah Saidu, Musu Toure, Ras Alim. We get Mohammed Wuri also. We get Elder Spirit, JPAC, JPAC. Thank you also for joining me, JPAC. Marie MC from the diaspora, UK and Ireland. John Adam, thank you very much for joining us. We got Michael Coker. Thank you, Yamata, the women's leader for the London.
It looks like we have the guest. Maybe if you can just have a last thing before we call. He has managed to log in again.
Okay, Mr. Salim, there you are. Mr. Salim, there you are now. Mr. Yonkas, you say there you are now.
Yes, sir. One Gasu.
Okay. Yeah. We be done almost conclude, but since you
Hello?
don't come back, yes, we be done almost conclude, but since you don't come back,
Yes, I get to know now.
yeah,
Na problem they happen. The browser be they get some issues. Pass use.
Okay. Well, basically, we'll be done almost the conclude.
Yes.
So since you don't come back, we'll go ask you one question for make you just wrap her up for we give you last word. So answer the question. The committee where this regime don't select, we put 9 ministers them. The committee where the steering committee will make sure say this implementation that then they oversee them and make sure
Maybe get you clear.
Oh well, I think say that from your device, not from your own side. Mr. Yonka, you get me? Mr. Yonka, you get me? All right, you get some technical issues.
I know they get you clear.
Okay, well, there's not much I can do. I think say that from your side.
Yeah, they get you.
You get me now?
Waiting will be your last statement, like this. What were you saying? 9?
The team.
Yeah, the committee members them. We then choose for steering committee members there for this implementation of this tripartite recommendation.
The network is on.
Okay.
Right,
well, Sweet Bonita, let's call it tonight. Let's say thank you to everyone. Let me know delay people again. We really appreciate. Over to the technical man, Mr. J.S. Omo Jr.
Sweet Bonita.
Babasi Kamara don't join me.
Very poor.
Yes,
we very get to again.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna call it today.
Yeah, let's call it tonight. Thank you very much. Over to you, Mr. JS and Mr. Mobile.
Promise and I have Can my boys now we there? Bolo!
Agapo! Doma APC! Doma speakers!
Now we there. Any man we survive not alone, not Superman. Oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad. Oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. Any man we survive not alone, not Superman. Oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad. Oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. Oh yeah yeah. We people don't tire. With the greediness na the system. The youth they don't tire. Eastern region youths we don't tire. Not to this we been votes for. The promise we say salon go better. All things just they go up. How we people go survive now? Mama money let yata enjoy. Oh yeah. Akemu bonde siati elo asalite inda gbogbo elo. We dey wait for the day we go pull una komoto, yeah, yeah. 5 years not to forever. Freedom is coming one day. Any man we survive not alone, not Superman, oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. Any man we survive not alone a Superman oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy.
Party I get to Goliga. The pejama de no gata de mo veliga. Mede mo mahihia mo monego. Mo yena de mahu jifitini mo galago. Tolegbe mo vayago. Hadapi mo josogo. Mongbe mo vegago. Ebe mo lologo. Chokolesa ti libego. Boma bla ti lilego. Diwa gege gbipe vate yuti se mo hawago. Yeah ade. Kadisa te go uma. Money pele wupe mate va te ko uma. Wago me wati pi mate va uma. Na ogba iyayi. Sahuna kana yema. Ha wana gbama. Ha mwana woma. Waga we ele akome sona fana foma. Tilu tuko yuawe. Tilu tuko boaye. Ena le mo pawe viate tiki
Any man we survive not alone a Superman oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy. Any man we survive not alone a Superman oh. We tired with this greedy system. The new direction make we sad oh. Eastern region to God we no gladdy.
Jeji tagi de ma ate. La do mi fo agbo ma age. Waye pe we wulaye magbe geye tonya ye na le ma fefe enya ve dile mo ye pe mate mo li magbadigo ji amutulu aklot ne mo vayago sana hinde ya vayago edwe hungolego mo je mi ape bu ke gudi hun lu fego gbe u ke yi ja yan mo iye mu ne mo ke wa pio yan mo nu mu de be gala la ji wu pia yan mo dolibo de na de ka wu inde gbo yan age bolo
Yeji samade te mo veligo Yile ke mwade mwe mo monego Yeji samade te mo veligo Yile ke mwade mwe mo monego Tonya yele lo pori wati bige veligo Mumboda tu monego Yena seta toli ho Wafi amu jele tonyi make moni pelege mu pieni ke himi au mu pare Salon to klesa te libego Mama mone te lege siata endwe Mede ganyi ke moni loga muma Keye promise ba mi loga muma Tege fi momu ome batiji ke pere na koto